around the provincial election campaign. Do you have any concerns going into the spring?
Look, I wear purple every day for a reason, and that's because it's red and blue. It means I got to work with whoever's in government. I've worked with 5 provincial premiers, 10 ministers of municipal affairs, I think 9 or 10. So the good news is that Calgary is well positioned to work with whoever wins. But I'm nervous about 2 things. The first thing is straight up Calgary plans. You know, certainly the city of Calgary has disassociated itself from the national economy. Our unemployment is much too high, and we need a willing partner in the provincial government. So I'll be pushing all of the parties to say, what is your Calgary strategy? What's your Calgary plan? How are you going to help keep the promises that have been made to Calgary, help us get through this economic recovery, assist Calgarians through that recovery, build much needed infrastructure? Those kind of our big 4 categories. So we're going to be talking to all of them about that. And really none of them, even the existing government, have had a lot to say about what their plan is for Calgary in the future. So this is an opportunity for them to do that. But I'll also tell you I'm nervous because of the general tenor out there right now. I think this is going to be an ugly election, and I hope it's not going to be an ugly election. And one of my jobs, as it is every single day in this role, is to remind us all that our success comes from the fact that we believe in the dignity of every human being on this land. And when we start to get insular or xenophobic, when we start to forget how we built this community, that's where I start to get super nervous. And I sure hope that this election does not become an outlet for those kinds of things.
What makes you nervous? What sorts of things give you pause?
You know, when I was standing out there on Monday at that rally in front of City Hall, I've spoken at lots of rallies. I've been in lots of rallies. I'm pretty good at holding up a sign. But there was something about the tenor there. There was a mixture of nervousness and frustration and maybe even anger. And all of those things, I mean, it was a very well-behaved crowd. It was all good. And people absolutely need to be able to express themselves. But at the end, I said, let's take our frustration, let's take our anger, and let's channel it into positive solutions. Because if we are angry for anger's sake, so that we can show people we're angry, that's not going to move us forward. And so I'm just worried that in the political climate of the day, not just here but everywhere, that anger for anger's sake movement is not being channeled in ways that are going to make the community better. I don't care if you like the UCP or the NDP. I don't know who I'm going to vote for in the election. What I know is I always bet on Calgary. And I hope that people continue to bet on Calgary.